Rooftops. Welcome to Tansky on the Rooftops. Welcome to Tansky on the 1 gigabit per second, ultra low. 1 gigabit per second, ultra low latency. Welcome to Tansky on the Rooftops. The question we have today, folks, the question is, do you buy $25,000 worth of Lumen Technology shares only, or do you diversify and buy Lumen Technology shares and American Tower shares in different business verticals and different areas of business? Well, the answer is quite simple. You diversify your portfolio, and the same thing goes for your internet circuits. Do you buy 2 fiber optic connections that come in from underground? No, you don't, because that's not a diverse connection. That is what they call a redundant connection. Do you think Warren Buffett will buy $10 billion of Apple share when he can buy $5 billion of Apple and $5 billion of Google? Of course, he's going to buy both of them and not just one. Think about it logically. It makes sense. The same thing goes for internet access. Don't buy only fiber optic. Fiber optic is great, but it's not the be-all, end-all. The next thing is, can you drop ship fixed wireless access? No, you can't drop ship fixed wireless access. Is that fixed wireless access? Does this look like fixed wireless access? This is what fixed wireless access looks like. This cannot be drop shipped right here. This is fixed wireless. This cannot be drop shipped. This can be drop shipped because this is a hotspot. This is like your cell phone. Where's my cell phone? This is like your cell phone right here. Boom. You turn the hotspot feature on. Great. You connect other devices with Wi-Fi. These antennas on here, those are Wi-Fi antennas. That's other devices to connect into it. That is a hotspot. That is a glorified hotspot. That is not fixed wireless. If any carrier, Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, says that this or this is fixed wireless, or that this is fixed wireless, they're bamboozling you. They're dressing this up as a tuxedo when in fact it is a simple jumpsuit. Is jumpsuit even a word? Okay, let's call it a tracksuit. This is a simple tracksuit. Tracksuit. This is fixed wireless access. You cannot drop ship a fixed wireless connection. As you can see, you have to go on site and install something. This is not fixed wireless, and it will never be fixed wireless because it's not that. It's so simple, people. Please ask questions. If someone says they're selling you a fixed wireless connection, ask them, when are they coming to install it? If they say they're going to drop ship you the fixed wireless equipment, be like, wrong. You're just giving me a best effort LTE or 5G hotspot because that's all this thing is right here. You may as well just go buy a cell phone in the store, turn the hotspot feature on, and call it a day. Because that's what this is. That's exactly what this is. The only thing different is that you can connect more devices to it. But do you want to connect more devices to a best effort connection? Personally, no, I do not. Look at this. This is fixed wireless right there. That's an old picture, but it's from 1975. This is a newer picture. This is a rocket ship launching into space. Awesome. Check this out. So here is fixed wireless on a telephone pole. You see those little cubes that you see are actually point-to-point fixed wireless. If you've ever been to New York City and look on a light pole, lamppost, wherever, an intersection, you'll see these little cubes. Those are Ciclu cubes. And that's backhaul. That provides the connectivity for cameras. It's pretty nifty. Nifty galifty. Ooh, yeah. Welcome.
Second, ultra low
latency. So ask yourself, do you get 2 fiber connections and say you have a diverse connection, or do you get a fiber connection and a dual path dedicated fixed wireless connection? That is diversity. That is what it means to have a diverse connection. Just like you're not going to go and buy $5 billion of one stock, you're going to want to split. You're going to want to diversify your risk. And the same thing goes for connectivity. You need to have a different transport method. I'm gonna hit a nerve right here. Can anyone tell me what the last mile is when it comes to connectivity? What is the last mile? What does the last mile do? Well, the last mile, folks, is how we as consumers, as businesses, access the internet. Without a reliable, high-capacity last mile connection, all of the bells and whistles in a data center are rendered useless and obsolete, because if the last mile is not up to snuff, does not have the latest and greatest technology, all of the speed you have at the data center is useless. Case in point, coax connectivity. Why on earth would any company invest trillions and millions, billions of dollars in putting a Band-Aid on legacy coax connectivity. It baffles me. Run new fiber, run fixed wires. Don't reinvest in old technology. We've already concluded that fiber optic is better than coax connectivity. We already know that. But why reinvest and why say, what is the new DOSIS 4.x something or other? Stop with this DOSIS nonsense. Just deploy fiber, get fixed wireless. Let's call fixed wireless, a diverse connection to fiber optic, and fiber optic is a diverse connection to fixed wireless. That's what this is, people. Come on. Back to basics here. This is LTE 5G best effort connectivity in a beautiful tuxedo white box, but that is not fixed wireless. This is fixed wireless. If any carrier says they're going to deliver you fixed wireless and drop ship it, you say, no, thank you. You can't drop ship fixed wireless. I'm more educated than that. You could drop ship this. That's good. You could drop ship that. That's like an access point with a SIM card in it, or as these days go, it's an eSIM card. Boom. Some people are like, hey, Ben, why do you do these podcasts? Why do you do them live? Why don't you pre-record it? I did some pre-recording, and honestly, there's just, I like kind of going on a cuff and getting through this and talking to people. It's rather exciting. Anyway, here is fixed wireless in 1975. Bell Systems practices, AT&T standard. These are reflector horn antennas, microwave antennas. This is how we have long distance calling in the 70s. Without this, you would not be able to talk to any of your relatives in anywhere parts of the country that were not involved in this type of infrastructure. It interests me because these days, a lot of communities have pushback on putting up mobile towers to get better connectivity in their area. They're like, no, we don't want a tower in our town because it's gonna make it look ugly. But we need better speed for our network, for our cell phone service. Well, people, you can't have it all. You can either have one or the other. Do you want to have shitty quality internet access, or do you want to have good quality internet access for your cell phones? You need a new tower. It kind of baffles me, but people are people. People are people. So with that, a good friend of mine used to end stuff by saying, now you know what it's time for? It's time to go sell something. Pretty high up. Boop, 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 boop. Welcome to Tansky on the rooftops. Welcome to Tansky on the rooftops. Welcome to Tansky on the rooftops. 1 gigabit per second, ultra low latency.
Gigabit per second, ultra low latency.
Don't want to fall off here because we're pretty high up. Boop, boop, boop. Welcome to Tansky on the rooftops. Welcome to Tansky on the rooftops. Welcome to Tansky on